Welcome to 4for4. I'm Diana Felza with Gabrielle Carroll, Chris Kensler, and Kate Rogers. Okay, Kendall Jenner is killing it as a fashion model in New York and now Paris. Kate, how long can she keep it up before being a Kardashian ruins her career?
I think there's one thing that can help her and one thing that can hurt her. The thing that can help her is her brother-in-law Yeezus, because he has so many fashion connects. The fashion industry hates
Kanye's
him.
going to help.
He's front row at every show. I think the
So
thing
it
that
helps
will
the career
hurt
of
her
Kanye.
is momager Kris, because she always ruins everything and she micromanages all of her kids. That being said, Kendall's apparently been very professional at all the shows, and she's walking huge names like Marc Jacobs, Chanel. I think if she keeps it up, she could have a long-lasting career.
I think her career is over because now people know she's a Kardashian. She came in under the radar. Lots of these people didn't even know who she was. Now that they know who she is, she's going to be a stunt model just like any other kind of Pam Anderson, and she's going to have to do candies and that kind of stuff.
No. She's 5'10". She has incredibly long legs. She has the goods. And being a Kardashian could only help her. It's clear that the modeling industry has embraced her, and she's going to have a great career.
Yes.
And as for momager Kris, I don't think she's going to ruin that career. She turned Kim's sex tape into a billion-dollar empire. She knows what she's doing.
Oh, gosh, those Kardashians, they will never go away. Ellen DeGeneres' joke about Liza Minelli has some calling the lesbian talk show host transphobic. Chris, have the PC police gone too far?
Well, Ellen was one of the first big celebrities to come out. She came out on her first show, and it actually ruined her career. She had to take years off before she came back as a success with Ellen. So for anybody to call Ellen DeGeneres transphobic, she's the last person who's transphobic in Hollywood.
I completely agree. Ellen spent her whole career advocating for the LGBT community. That being said, Liza looked completely ridiculous with that blue hair, and her friend Ellen was just letting her know.
That was a bad look.
The joke fell a little flat. I think it was taken out of context, and everyone really blew it out of proportion.
The problem here was equating looking ridiculous with looking like a tranny, and that obviously offended some in the community. The big issue for me was that there were so many jokes post-Oscars that had to do with aging celebs. And it's clear that when you're in Hollywood and you're female, your career, you just can't age at all without people jumping on your back.
And DeGeneres even joked about that in the beginning of the show. She said the thing that Hollywood...
We gotta wrap, guys. We gotta wrap. We're not
Like
gonna change. We're not gonna change the issues that women are held to an extreme standard. We recently talked to Grey's Anatomy star Sarah Drew about being a devout Christian in Hollywood. Gabrielle, does she have a chance in hell at having a career?
Only on the Hallmark Channel. If she's not willing to really take on any role and become that character, she's not going to reach the highest of the highs in Hollywood. I just don't see that happening.
But closer to the Lord, perhaps.
We interviewed her as part of our Faith and Fame column, and it deals with how celebrities use their faith to get over some of the hurdles in Hollywood. And I think by having that strong relationship, she's going to be able to avoid a lot of the pitfalls that some other stars fall into.
Exactly.
Hey,
she won't go to rehab.
I love a good Lifetime original movie marathon, just like anyone else. But that being said,
Amen to that, sister.
Amen. I had no idea who Sarah Drew was. I especially don't care when she lost her virginity. She needs to go hang out with Kirk Cameron and star in the next Hallmark Channel Christmas special.
That would be it.
McConaughey.
Yeah.
He embraced God. He
But he
made
also
his religion important, but he takes on any role.
Well, that's the whole thing. He takes on any role, and we have to see what she's going to do. But I respect anyone who stands for something and backs it up. The revamped Dancing with the Stars is back with Winnie Cooper. Oh, she's a cutie. And Lando Calrissian, who I really didn't know who he was. And two gold medal ice dancers. Chris, is that unfair that there's two ice dancers on a show about dancing?
It's unfair that they have to go up against Lando Calrissian, who is going to mop the floor with them. That's the only thing that's unfair about this show.
Chris, no one knows who that is except for you.
He's going to be great.
Kensler's mad that no one invited him to be on the 18th season of
How do you know
Dancing
no
with
one
the Stars?
invited me? I'm very busy.
Anyway, it's not like American Idol where we like to see the really bad performers. Dancing with the Stars is all about seeing these Z-listers that they pick actually do a good job. I always wind up rooting for the ones
Lando hate.
that really come out and kill it on the dance floor. So I'm looking forward to seeing the ice dancers.
I don't really understand the appeal of Dancing with the Stars. I won't be tuning in, but it does seem unfair to me that you have these trained dancers who are capable of just incredible things on the ice. Who knows what they can do on a flat surface?
Well, they train in ballet on land.
Right.
They're really having an unfair advantage, but they've done this before. I mean, I think
they're used to the spray
Yamaguchi.
tans, they're used to the glitter. That's an advantage.
The pressure,
That
too.
is an advantage. All the pressure. I'm not going to watch. I'm sorry. I think this is the last season.
Go
now,
Lando.
you know what we think. What do you think? Go to Twitter at #444, where we continue the conversation online, and it can get pretty heated. We'll see you there.